Tears of anguish and sorrow overcome a man as he fears the death of his beloved daughter following a fire incident at Utumishi Girls High School in central Kenya. Later on, the man found out that the daughter was actually dead, and it has dearly affected Kenyans. We are stand with this man at this moment of pain and all other parents who have been affected by this fire incident. However, we have to ask questions. We have to read the Constitution, and we have to play a part as Kenyans and stop such incidences from happening again. News has it that one of the dormitories was actually closed and there was no fire exit. Why? We should ask such important questions. Where was the dormitory matron? Where were the people responsible for the safety of these students? We shall break down this using our Kenyan Constitution. If you go to Article 2 of the Kenyan Constitution, it states that the Constitution is supreme and any other law that goes against it is void. That means everything in the Constitution is actually true and correct. It's null and void. Everything said in the Constitution shall be respected, and for that reason we want to break down the Constitution and call out the government officials and call out the schools to actually come and take accountability, starting with Utumishi Girls. Many schools have been burning down, but today we say it's an end of these tragic moments that we are used to encountering. Now, in Article 53 of the Constitution, all children are entitled to free education. So all kids are expected to go to school, and it's against the law for a kid not to attend school. For that reason, we go to Article 43 of the Constitution that states the economic and social rights are actually to be provided by the government to everyone in the country. Economic and social rights. This now includes the school as a setting. The school infrastructure should be of high standard. The social standards of a school should be at high levels. The sanitation should be acceptable. This means the dormitories should be standard. There should be fire exits. There should be fire extinguishers. There should be matrons. Ventilation should be good. Why then should this dormitory not have these safety measures? We want to call out all these people to explain to us where the fire exits are and how are they actually effective. You know, fire exits are not the same doors that students use to get into the dorms. Fire exits are always special and they should have the fire extinguishers. We want an explanation of that, and every school should take accountability for that. On Article 27 of the Constitution, the right of everyone is to equality and freedom from discrimination. Everyone should not discriminated against, and this means all students in a school should not and never be discriminated against. Now, this actually looks like a utopia in Kenya because there is a lot of discrimination in schools, outside schools, and everywhere. You see, in schools, teachers discriminate against students so badly. I was a student, and sometimes other students discriminate against students in the watch of teachers. Teachers appoint prefects who even administer corporal punishment to students. This has to stop. When you go to Article 29 of the Constitution, there is freedom and security for every person of the country. Freedom and security. Where was the security of these kids? Where was the security of this kid? The Ministry of Education has to come forth and explain to us why was the door closed? And if it was closed to prevent anyone from actually entering the dorms, any stranger, then where were the fire exits? Were they working effectively? These are questions we need to ask. If you're a parent, have you ever gone to the dormitory of your son or your daughter. Have you checked where they sleep? How is the condition? Most dormitories in Kenya are congested. It's like a prison system. The food is so bad in schools that actually the sanitation is too bad. It's like animals living in the place. There's no difference between a prison and a Kenyan high school. The students act as prisoners. Prefects act as trustees. The teachers act as prison wardens. And the principal is like the government. And this is very, very wrong. Things have to change. Listen to your kids as parents. Listen to why they tell you, do not take me to this school. Listen to their grievances. As a parent, make sure you go check where your kid actually sleeps. Check their safety. Other schools have lots of bed bugs. And it's actually a form of living that is more than disheartening. It's even worse than an animal's pen, because you live with bed bugs and they feed on you the entire night. You even don't sleep. I've been through this, and I know I am actually talking to people who have also been through this. It's time this changes. Now, Article 28 of the Constitution says everyone should be treated with dignity. Have these students been treated with dignity? We want the Ministry of Education to come forth and explain to us. The principal of this school should also provide answers to us and all parents affected. If not, then we have to revisit the Constitution and change the entire educational system. To all the parents, sorry for the demise of your kids and the injuries of your kids. And to those injured, quick recovery. May the students who have passed away and left us rest in peace.